Hello, I'm Rob, and coming up, Will Smith plays a professional con man, and Margot Robbie is the amateur he takes under his wing in Focus.
I can convince anyone of anything. You see, there's a science to getting people to trust you.
I want in.
With your current skill set, you don't.
Maybe he could teach me.
We're about 30 strong. Everybody gets a percentage. They hit quick and get out. Who's the girl? She's our intern.
This is R&B Reviews, and thank you for checking the video out. Will Smith breaks away from the action blockbuster roles he's most associated with for a more low-key drama in his latest film, Focus. Smith plays Nicky, an accomplished con man who comes across an amateur named Jess, played by Margot Robbie. Nicky and Jess become romantically involved during a big con, but Nicky ends the relationship when he realizes that deception and love just don't go together. They split up only to see each other 3 years later when Nicky is about to pull a huge con out of his entire career. Now, Will Smith, I thought, took a risk in doing this movie, but at the same time, I thought he was very good as Nicky, and I thought he pulled the performance off very well. I thought he was both funny and serious when he was called to do so. It did take me a while to warm up to Robbie's performance as Jess, because I did find her to be a little flat.
I cannot believe you lied to me.
You can't believe I lied?
Can't
Oh,
believe
that's so rich from you.
That's what you want to say to me?
because you're always lying, Nicky, and now we're dead.
I thought the story got off to a great start as the film focuses on the con business, but after that I felt it wandered and the characters I felt did not develop, and as a result I didn't feel connected to them and I didn't really care what was happening. But interestingly enough, I did not feel bored because I felt the film challenged me to keep up and figure out how Nicky and his group managed to pull these cons off, even if the plans behind them seem a little bit far-fetched. This kind of reminded me of the movie Now You See Me, about the magicians that pulled off all those big heists. It kind of reminded me of that because they go into detail about how they explain these really over elaborate ways that these heists are pulled off. But most of the time I felt some of the so-called suspenseful moments were forced, but there's one subplot that suggests that Nicky is a gambling addict that had me on the edge of my seat. But other than that, even though there were some funny moments in the characters that should be interesting, I felt like I was not involved really in this movie and what was going on. Focus isn't really a terrible film, but I just did not feel it was really good or memorable either. I thought Smith was good here, but in the end I left the movie theater feeling I was just a viewer. I didn't feel like I got to really have fun and get involved in the story like I felt like I would have liked to have. I didn't really feel for the characters, and I also felt there was just, all that fake suspense kind of put me off after a while. But Focus is watchable, and I think it's something that you can catch when you're at home. So I'm going to give Focus a rented on DVD rating. Alright, that's my review of Focus. Feel free to leave any comments about the movie if you have seen it, or if you want to check out the main page and look at some other reviews of movies that are currently in the theaters or available on demand or streaming or on DVD, feel free to do so. Thank you very much for watching.